This that prime shit. This that what we do, don't tell your mom shit. This that red cup all on the lawn shit. Got a fresh cut straight out the salon, bitch.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Tea Time with Rene. I go by Rene Stay Focused, and today I'm doing my 28th interview with
Marshall King. A lot of people used to know me as KO Coke, but it's Marshall King. I could feel it in the air, murder in my city. Don't nobody care. It's getting dark, blood on the stairs. Here in Kings County, I could feel it in the air, murder in my city. Don't nobody care. It's getting dark, blood on the stairs. Here in Kings County, I could
Marshall King. Okay, how you feeling today?
I'm Gucci.
Yeah? You and the ex?
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it. We appreciate you coming all this way for me. We appreciate that. Nah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah. Shout out to, you know what? I don't know why, but people, you feel me? And I always show love to my Brooklyn people. That's a fact. I always I don't know, like, I show love to my Brooklyn people for a fact. Man. Like, I got love for Brooklyn. Brooklyn, like, y'all got it in your own way, and I be vibing with it, like, I do. You know what I mean? I do.
We got our own culture.
I be vibing with the Brooklyn culture for a fact. I love it.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Yeah, shout out Brooklyn for a fact.
I
ain't gonna lie, like, this is my second Brooklyn interview back to back.
Word.
And y'all both came to the BX for me.
You know what I mean?
That's real love. I love it.
This the big bro though.
I love it.
This the big bro interview.
Word. I love it. Yeah, this definitely is. This is good.
You know what I'm saying?
So, you're from Brooklyn?
Yes.
What part of Brooklyn, if you don't mind me asking?
Clear Hills.
So I'm not too familiar with Brooklyn. So, like, what's around that way?
Fort Greene, downtown Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the shopping area.
Okay.
Barclays Center, right over there.
Oh, that's by the Barclays Center. Yeah. Okay, I got
Look,
you.
We got something big on the Barclays Center.
Barclays Center. Okay, that makes sense now. Now I got the gist of that. Yeah. So you grew up there all your life?
Yeah, somewhat. Till I was like 16.
So what was that like though?
It was too much.
Cause you from a different era than I am.
It was you correct. All right. It was active.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like can't be that soft around that time.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So basically it was like a stand your ground kind of time.
Mm-hmm.
So who you?
Right.
That's Brooklyn. Who you?
Who you? I like that. What genre of music do you say you fall in? What you'd be doing?
Independent.
I like that. So one of the biggest things, and I think this is a good question to ask you, with you being a bit older, you're not, you're older, like, and I'm gonna just tell you this right now, so people don't get this misunderstood. You're older, but you're not unk status.
Not yet.
You big bro.
Gucci. Yeah, I'm big bro.
You part of the big bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? You got out of the YNs.
I just got out of YN.
Yeah, you just got out of YN, and now you big bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you will understand this. So with you being out here and with drill having to be a big part of the culture with my age bracket, what is your take on it?
I started with drill in 2013.
Okay.
So my first mixtape is called Me and My Banjo. 90% of it is drill.
Right.
So I feel like they just took it to another level.
With really like
the beats is just different.
Right.
It's more upbeat. It's not as slow as like when Chief Keeper was out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's more upbeat. It's more like, and you can really dance to it. Like, you can really be like, like, you can really be on like, I'm smoking on such and such, and you can really like start going crazy. Like, you can really like get active. Like, you can really be outside with it.
Facts.
Okay. Do you like it? Like, in this day and age?
I do. I can't front. Like, I be bumping like sometimes though.
Who you be bumping?
B Love.
Okay, shout out Portland.
Guy. We talking Brooklyn. My son Bando Black. Bando.
Okay. Shout out BK.
Who else? I ain't gonna lie, like off the top, what's my son, the 21 niggas? What's their name?
4-1?
Kyle 20.
KR?
I don't know.
Kyle Rich?
Yeah, Kyle
Rich, Tata, and Jen.
The
Okay,
guys.
so 4-1. Yup, 4-1. He
Yeah.
talking about 4-1. All right. A lot of people
D-Day.
love 4-1. All right, so RPT.
I'm not from the Bronx.
All right.
So I ain't involved.
RPT.
Yeah.
You just gonna say
Like
that?
I said, I'm big bro now, so I can say that. Yeah. And not every day though.
Not every day. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's alright.
Not every day.
Don't nobody want to hear all the glocka boom boom all day long.
I feel like music is energy. You gotta use it for
Yeah,
certain stuff. I'm
that's
in
a
the
fact.
gym is drill.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That's good though. That makes sense. Cause why you be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now I'm on the pull up ball. You know what I'm saying?
like you feel it. You feeling that energy. Like I don't even know who he talking about.
It take me to my wife.
Yeah, I don't know who he talking about, but I'm feeling him. It's like, yeah, we spinning.
We spinning. Right. Now,
Right. Right. I feel you on that. That makes sense.
I got drill records still.
All right. So you said earlier, right before we got on camera, you was telling me about like your martial arts and stuff.
Yeah.
So how did you get into that?
I started punching people in the face and then next time. I punch people in the face. But anyways, it started in Florida.
Okay.
It started in Florida. I was just like, I was going through stuff in life at the time and I needed an outlet. And I'm like, damn, can't run the streets with the homies no more.
Mm-hmm.
Half of us is either locked up,
Going, yeah.
moved different states.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, let me get into something. And so I walked myself into a gym.
Okay.
Started training. Next thing you know, it's a whole business behind it. I didn't even know that.
Really?
They got a whole organization. Got gyms in almost every state,
Okay.
Canada, UK. Like in July, I'm going to Vegas. We'll fly in, train together. Chuck Norris, Mrs. Norris, the board members.
Right.
Everybody there. It'd be lit.
Okay, I like that. So if y'all into martial arts, y'all better hit my boy up.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna go take me some myself.
Y'all better get them classes.
I feel like self-defense is important.
Nah, it is needed, especially like women. I be telling my lady that all the time.
Yeah, so
I be teaching her too.
I think I feel like self-defense is good. I feel like today, like I feel like any time around, like, you know, weapons was a big use, but I feel like today weapons is it's major, and we forget about, like, let's throw them hands before we kill someone.
Is this too, people gotta do homework.
Mm-hmm.
We teach weapons, so people probably think, oh, I don't want to have a sport. Like, nah, that's karate or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in a Krav Maga, stuff like that. So it's like combat.
Okay.
Right? So we teaching you how to, if you have a gun, you have a gun license,
Mm-hmm.
how to shoot your gun correctly, how to shoot on the field, how to stop the bleeding on the field. So we train like we in the military. So
That's
when
different.
I go get my certifications,
Mm-hmm.
I'm training. Before I took my test, I trained like 3 days for like 9 to 10 hours.
Okay.
Little break. That's it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Different. You know what I mean? I was like, dang.
That's intense.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay, that's intense.
I almost left.
That's intense.
Wow.
That's real
Yeah, it was
intense.
crazy. But yeah, so
that's real intense.
basically, like, don't take it the wrong way. Like, oh, well, people got guns. Okay, well, get your gun license. You know, look up martial arts that train you with guns.
Right.
They're out there. You know what I mean? Even if you don't want to do martial, go to a gun range,
Mm-hmm.
do a gun safety course, learn how to shoot,
Okay.
then get your gun license, and you'll have a good recommendation from them seeing that you know how to properly use a firearm before you purchase one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just some game.
That's smart. Take.
Y'all want more game? You gotta come.
Right.
Get some
You got to
classes,
take that
man.
knowledge. Take that class.
Yeah.
Take that class. So, what's something you like to do, like, on your free time?
I don't like free time.
You like to be busy all the time?
Yeah. So like when people get confused, it's like, oh, I'm busy too much. That means you busy with the wrong things.
Right.
So if I'm busy doing stuff I love when I get free time, I don't like it. I start getting anxiety and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, yo, I'm not doing enough. And then, like, if I'm taking a vacation and I'm chilling, I'm still doing something. Like, I took a flight somewhere, I'm not home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I might start making money out there real quick. Like, I don't
Okay.
know. Or, like, so if I'm flying somewhere, I connect with somebody. Since I'm coming down, oh, you got a camera, let's do a photo shoot. I know you do photo shoots. Oh, you work out. Yo, bro, I want to have a couple sessions at your gym. How much is going to cost? Boom, boom. Oh, you do car rentals. Yo, I'm flying down. Let me rent your car.
Always keeping yourself busy.
Yeah, gotta
No
stay
matter
busy.
no matter where you go, what you're doing is about keeping it
If
busy.
you're not retired, you better keep busy.
Right. Okay. I like that. So
Word.
it's really on some, like, if you saying you busy and you tired because you busy, then, like, what you tired because of you, what you busy for, like,
Right.
then it's not really meant for you, for real.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be tired because of what you're busy about. It should keep you going.
Yeah,
It should
you
make you adrenaline rush.
Exactly.
I like
if you're
that.
doing what you like, love to do, you're gonna be well rested.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have your own schedule that you like. Okay, if you like every job that I had, I made my own schedule. People are like, well, how do you do this, bro? When you go into an interview, it's a negotiation. Never forget that.
Right.
I'm not gonna act like you need me, but I'm gonna let you know, like, yo, I'm gonna put in work, but I could put in work these days.
These days, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
So,
they all they can do is respect that. Like,
That's
they
it.
can't tell you no, they can't, you feel me? Because
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, you still have a life outside of this.
exactly. So, you know, and then don't give up. You don't get that, keep it moving. That's how I move.
I like that. What's one of your favorite things to eat?
As a coach, I'm not gonna say certain things right now because I say certain things right now. but
Ooh, what you?
I love mac and cheese, man.
Oh, mac and cheese is good. Mac and cheese is
Yo, I
good.
went vegan for like a whole 2 years.
Ooh, I
got
went.
too scared.
I went vegan for I think for a week or two.
Okay.
I tried it out.
A week or 2 hours.
It was stressful.
I'm done.
It was very stressful.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. And then you know what was crazy?
Mm-hmm.
After a week or two was up, when I did go back to eating meat,
Mm-hmm.
I was sick.
Oh yeah. You gotta ease that.
I was sick.
Yeah.
I was very sick. Like,
Yeah.
it felt weird.
Yeah.
It felt
Mad
disgusting.
anxiety.
It didn't feel right. Like, it
Yeah.
didn't sit in my body. And it was like, it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was a good experiment though. Like, and it taught me a lot about what we put in our body and what happens when we stop and then when we eat it again and what it
Exactly.
does to us. And I
Right.
was like, wow, like, this is crazy. Like, you would have thought like I ate something like crazy major. And I think I had I was in college at the time, so I had went to like one of the little food marketplaces on
Okay.
campus.
Okay.
And I had got me a taco bowl,
Mm.
and it was meat in the taco bowl, and I was eating it. And as I'm eating it, I'm like, wow, like, this tastes funny. Like, even the taste of the taste of the
Yeah.
meat itself, it tastes
Yeah.
funny. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, no way. Like, I got myself into this. Like, this is
Yup.
crazy. Like,
I'm a
like,
different
wow.
person.
Like, I'm a
Yeah.
different, you
Yup.
know. But
Yup.
I'm not gonna lie. I would do it again.
Yeah.
I would do it again.
Yeah.
I
doing
can't
it
even
again.
lie to you.
I'm doing it again. It's just that when I came back north, it's not the same.
No, it's not. I feel like today, like, our food is so processed and it's so messed up. We read so much about all this E. coli and everything in our food. Like, it's so bad. Like, when we
Yeah.
look at our ground beef, when we look at our raw meat, like, you can tell that it's
Something's
not
up.
it's not okay.
okay.
I was just telling, somebody, the other day, like, it's gonna get to the point where we're gonna have to start home growing our own stuff.
Mm-hmm. I got a lot of friends that do that, and you know what? Even if you don't do it, here's some game. Find you some friends that do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, find you some friends in the South. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
that now because they be growing, and if you could go ahead and be like, "Yo, look, can I pay you every month for a box?" They can ship it. Now, look, you helping your friend get money, all money in, no money out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good rotation, and you helping them be able to grow more. So now you got, look, they could probably start more variety.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we build a community.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Game.
So, my next question is,
Yeah.
you a movie fan?
Yeah, I watch a lot of movies.
You watch a lot of movies? Okay. So, what's your favorite genre?
Comedy.
Comedy? Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So, who would you say is the best comedian?
Yeah, it's hard for today. Of all time for me.
Like, you know, like you put they show
this nigga
anything
talking
on,
funny.
and it's like, dang, like, yo, you it's funny. Like, where you come up with this at?
Yo, you know who funny though?
Who?
I ain't gonna say he the GOAT. I think I don't want to say it like that.
Is that right? Who?
No, I'm gonna say it how I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
but
Who
I'm
be
just letting
making
people
you
know
laugh?
I think white people when they do comedy, like dry comedy,
Uh-huh.
I love white dry comedy because it's so stupid but it's funny.
Funny.
Like
And
Will Ferrell.
I feel like it be natural.
Yeah, like he's just like it'd be like, bruh. Like he never disappoints. When does Will Ferrell disappoint?
If I'm not mistaken,
Jim Carrey.
he played in
Step Brothers.
Yes, he did. That was a good movie.
Much.
I think one of my other favorites was when he was in Die Hard or Get Hard, when he had to
with Kevin Hart.
with Kevin Hart, and he
Played too
he
much.
was practicing what it was like to be in
Yeah. Now I don't think Kevin Hart is the GOAT. I would go with you know who funny Mike Epps? Mike Epps is hilarious.
Okay.
On Sunday Day. This nigga is stupid. It don't matter what movie he in or show, like that show is Upshot show. I be watching it on Netflix. Play too much. You be like, yo, bro, why you still playing? Like, I like comedy like that. People who like, you still playing when they try to be serious. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Mike Epps, Jamie Foxx. I love his stand-ups. They're hilarious. Like, he played too much. Who else? R.P. my boy Bernie Mac.
Okay, yeah, he was funny.
He
He's
played
funny.
with them damn kids.
Funny. He was funny.
My son used to be.
Okay, this is a good question. Who's your top 2 to 3 artists you play? Like, you know, you in the car, you driving.
From rap, hip hop.
It don't matter. Like, just
Oh, alright.
like you just gonna throw on and you like, yeah, like I'm jamming. Like,
Alright. So from hip hop, Stack Bundles.
okay,
Like, but I be having to chill. You be ready, like, I be ready to like crash out, like Stacks.
and the V.
Shoot, he be. The way he rap, and somebody told me, yo, you sound like Stack Bundles when I played the song we just did the video for.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, he's like one of my inspirations, like my ad-libs. Like, I didn't even notice till I
I got a
started
question.
reading. Yeah.
You like, have you like growing up? Was your voice always deep?
No.
It grew over time.
Yeah, like out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that you would have like that raspy deep voice?
Nah.
No.
I always had like a old school hip hop boom bap voice.
Okay.
Like if I show you my old, you sound like a baby. You be like, get out of here. Like, but I always had that hip hop voice. But when I hit like 23, it started getting raspy. And then 28, it was over. And I sound like DMX versus Jada Kiss and Pop Smoke.
Nah, yeah, cause you got that.
Yeah.
And you know, it's so crazy because it's like Pop. How old was he? What he was?
young.
19, 20 when he came out.
When he came out, yeah, like
Yeah. And his voice was deep. He had a deep voice.
Yeah.
Like he had that like he had that bass in his chest. Like he had it. Like it was that. Like word. Like like you couldn't take it away from him. Like you're right. Like it was natural in him.
It was like 7 niggas with that voice.
I'm saying, like, I don't know what everybody
But
popped
I
through
do
with
fuck
the.
with Quelly Wu.
Okay.
I fuck with
What
Quelly
about
Wu.
Dusty?
Dusty is Dusty. Nah, I don't fuck with that.
No, cause you know it was a lot of
He corny. I think
especially
I think he did that shit with them young boys.
when he came out, it was a lot of like
controversy.
Yeah, people was like, oh, like you trying to be another Pop Smoke. You sound like him. You wanna be.
He admitted he was definitely inspired by Pop, but you gotta understand, like, the universe always replace energy.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be the exact, because we all got like our own individuality, but it's gonna replace it. If I get big and I pass, it's gonna be another Marshall King or Kevin.
Right.
Like, a lot of people tell me I resemble 50 Cent energy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I see that.
So it's like it was gonna be another person born like him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's rare. He said this in an interview. And he like, it's only like every like 10, 20 years, like a couple special people born bond with the they call it the it factor.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's why I wanted to label, because it's like I know how to scout talent. Like, I'll be like, nah, you don't got it.
Yeah.
I love that you love art. That's fine. But if you asking me, do you have it? Nah, son.
Being honest.
Yeah, like, that's...
So, I got another question. Being from Brooklyn, because I always pay attention to like what's being said in the media about different artists.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they clown Fivio Foreign to the fullest.
Yep.
First off, like, all jokes aside, I know he's from Brooklyn. I just don't know where he's from.
I think he's from Flatbush.
Okay. I personally feel like in his beginning of time, he had a nice run-in.
Yeah, he did when Pop was here.
Yes. Now, he's done.
Yeah, it's over.
You
ain't hear me mention his name. You asked who I listened to from drill. I knew his name.
He needs to...
He got this. What he has to do.
Find a new hobby.
He has to do this. Stop trying to be super young, bro. He older than me. So when I found that, I'm like, what? You hear my music? It's mature. Like,
yeah.
At some point, bro, if you want to be in the game, it's like, okay, he fooled everybody. But then when you said, what is it? Something going on 30. His song, I was like, oh shit, you 30. Oh shit, that was a couple years ago. That was like 2-3 years ago. So you 33 now or something like that. Now we expecting different kind of music.
You know what? That's a good question. We gonna look that up.
Yeah. Now we expecting. All right, where the real shit at? You know what I mean?
He's 34.
34. 34. So that was 4 years ago when he dropped.
And he is. Yeah, he's from East Flatbush.
East Flatbush. Yeah. So, and like, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, can you say he's not special? You cannot say that. Only the special ones get there regardless how you feel. So he has something special about him. Is he using it in the right way? No.
Right. And he just left his record label that he was in.
Well, they ain't want him. He ain't making no money.
Because he wasn't making no money. He wasn't doing nothing. And everything like that.
Yeah, so Fivio, he's a cornball. He could never carry Brooklyn.
And he was... he's one of those artists, like, he feels entitled, like he can do whatever. Like, I don't know if you've seen when he was on the stream with the Max boy. I don't know his full name, but I know everybody that's seen it, they know he's a streamer or whatever. And him and Lil TJ, they was smoking on the stream, and he had to tell them, like, they was on an Airbnb, I believe, and they couldn't smoke in the Airbnb. And they kind of got upset or whatever.
They weren't respected.
Yeah, and it was an issue.
Corny. You know what? G Herbo did that same thing to, what's that? Marlo guy, whatever his name is. He smacked him and all that on his interview. Like, people know who to do that to. He ain't do that to Mace when Mace was talking hot. I got receipts. You ain't gonna pull up what? Where your receipts?
Right.
That's why I want to be in the industry, because I will. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you get like that with him.
So
like, you're not gonna play me.
You did what? Where you at right now?
Not you.
Word. So yeah.
The industry is very shaky. So, I met Fivio.
Okay.
I I met Favi because I had did a video for one of my bros, because he had did a song with Dougie, and we went out to Manhattan and everything, and Favi was there, Rowdy was there, Fetty Lucci, he was there. You feel me? They was there, and there was a lot of females in the spot or whatever, and I was just like, and I was recording. So, you know, I was just watching the environment, like, because, like, not only am I just, like, a videographer, but, like, at times I step out of that and I head into the artist side. Right. So, I'm, you know, I'm playing both sides. So, I'm just watching, and then I'm also stepping out as in, like, let me watch from an outside perspective. Yeah. And I was just watching, like, this is interesting. Yeah. Y'all all cornballs. That's what I just thought about. Like, y'all just, like, it's just weird. Like, it wasn't.
I see some studio videos with them. It is weird.
It be a little weird. Like, and I get it. And I get it because, you know, like, when you in the industry, like, you in the industry, but it was just really, and I feel like it was, I feel like it was weird because it was just, like, I don't know, like, you know, you could peep the game, like, you can see what's going on. Like, I know, like, after I leave out of this spot, there's a bunch of females in here. Some of them is about my age, maybe a little younger. We never know. We don't know what's going on behind these closed doors. You feel me? Like, shout out to that. You know, it was a good video though. Like, good video. I liked the video. And all that good stuff. But I did like my first time, you know, being there, being around, you know, people, I was like, okay, like, I want to see, this is my first time ever, so I want to see, like,
go through the experience.
Yeah, I want to see what the experience is like, like, what y'all do when y'all all in the stew, because there's a lot of things that they say that happens when you in the stew.
I go by myself. Like, I don't see, like, that's work.
Yeah, that is work.
Oh, bring the bottles, bring females, bring this, like.
And you know what's so crazy?
I don't want nobody there.
There was so many females there.
Yeah.
That one of those females was in the video.
Oh, they put them in the video?
Not one female's in the video.
You know, we have situations, they gotta be low key, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Unnecessary, just be loyal. Be loyal.
Be loyal. Like, there was not a lot. One. There was a bunch of females there.
No, that's another thing. Be loyal for real. Like, one thing I tell you though, when you get a good lady, you level up. Real talk, you gonna level up. You got you a good guy, he gonna give you mad game, y'all gonna level up.
That part.
That's how it's supposed to go. So I feel like if I'm going to studio and a female gonna be there, I'm calling wifey. Facts. Alright, bet I need some motivation. Pull up.
Period. Like,
she gonna tell you better go in there, you better not play.
Right. You better no. You better spit that game. Like, you better do. Like, I agree, because it's like, cause me personally, like, if I have somebody that, you know, let's say, like, they want to be a rapper, they want to be in the industry, like, all right, I'm gonna support you. Like, oh, all right. So every time you go and you record, I want all your unreleased. Right. Cause I'm making videos. I'm posting, like, yo, Bae just did this, da. Like, I'll come to your sessions from time to time. You know, if at times you just want your sessions to be you and your boys, all right. Cool. Just make sure I get them unreleased.
That's a fact. Bring that work home.
Yeah, I want to hear what you, like. I want to hear, like, what's going on. Like, I want to, like, I want to support you. I want you to know, like you're gonna have all these fans, but I'm your number one. I'm your biggest one. Because when that don't work out, I'm gonna still be your biggest fan and whatever else you want to do.
Yeah, because what if you got a partner that's not into music, but they got something like maybe they dance, or maybe they do catering, and they got a award ceremony. They want you there. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, outside of the camera, what's your life like? You know what I mean? Like you living good? Right. I'm a family man. You know what I mean? Off the camera, on the camera. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And that's you. Like, that's who you.
The image I want to push.
That's your ideal.
Like, if I want to go on video right now, I'm gonna call my lady.
As you should.
she's beautiful. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Like she gonna get the camera. Like she gonna get the camera time. She gonna get all of that.
It's like, if you call somebody else, say you had a man, he called a different lady for a video. Yeah, okay, say she don't trip. Okay, because she's being understanding, but it's almost like you're saying she look better in the video.
Right.
Unless you exploiting her, which I don't want no exploitation in my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But unless you're doing it.
Yeah.
But even that, like, what you pushing nowadays?
Right. So, I want to know what your thought on this. So, how, like, what would you say, like, towards a girl or even a young man, like, they significant question I was gonna ask you was, what's your thought, like, let's say, like, a girl's with a guy, or a guy with a girl, and like they've been together for a while and he or she ain't post them yet. Is that really that important about posting your person?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, it depends. So everybody got a different love language.
Mm-hmm.
If you're getting with somebody who does like that and they're into that and you're not,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's something y'all gotta discuss, because it might interfere with the relationship.
Right.
So it depends on who you're with.
Okay.
If y'all agree not to, then y'all probably private.
Right.
But if y'all agree to, then y'all probably like, I want to show the world my love.
Right. Okay. That's not bad. Got a couple more questions to ask you, and then so. It don't have to be music.
Okay.
This does not have to be music. It's just whatever, how you feel. Who's somebody that is an inspiration to you? There's always that person. There's always that person or two that inspired you to be the man that you are today, be the woman that you are today. Who would you say is that person for you?
I don't know. I had a lot of mentors in my life.
Okay.
But as far as like somebody who stuck by my side for a very long time, that inspired me, that I could say, I looked up to this. I don't have that.
Okay.
Or I don't have that.
Okay, that's okay.
It's
okay. Sometimes we're our own.
50 Cent.
50?
I don't know him personally.
That's all right.
When I watch his interviews and his story, mine is like damn near the same in a way.
He says things and he does things and makes you feel him like, yo, like that's me. I understand him.
Yeah. He said, death gotta be easy, because life is hard. It'll leave you physically, mentally, and emotionally scarred.
That is true.
You get what I'm saying?
That
like,
is very
when you
true.
break down his lyrics, people don't break down his say, what up, bro? Or like, I'm in the club. You know what I'm saying? But when he spit, like, that song, like, my favorite song from him is God Gave Me Style.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that song, but he talking to God on that song. Like, and he said, I grew up in the hood all by myself, a bunch of niggas around, still by myself. Thinking about nothing else but life. What else? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think 50 Cent is a good person.
He was misunderstood
as somebody that he could have been gone for real.
Yeah, or he could have just turned into a monster. And,
like he was put in a situation like, as a kid, I watched his movie. What's it called? Yeah, and like as I got older, and then when I watched it, like to watch that movie, and it was like, dang, like he survived that. He survived all them shots, and this people and I like learned, and me as somebody that lost somebody from a shot, and to watch him survive shots, it's like, you feel me? Like, you never know what the universe has planned for you. And the universe had plans for him.
The special ones.
And it wakes you up, like,
It's your last chance.
Word, like
He knew that. I can't afford another shot. Like, nah. Not this time.
And it made sense, like get
Yeah.
rich or die trying, like
Yeah.
it fit, like it correlate,
That
like
was his life.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's somebody who.
That's a good one. People, a lot of people, they want to understand though.
Nah, they just think, oh, gangster.
Mhm.
Bro, he don't even dress no kind of way no more. Like he be in them suits and stuff.
Honestly, 50 is like, I feel like 50 is the biggest troll out here.
That's all our uncles.
On the media. Like, he can really, like,
That's where I learned my trolling from him.
And
Yeah.
you know, it's so funny, he don't even say like nothing ballistic. Like, he will say what is the
facts.
real.
Exactly.
And it'll
Backfire on him.
word, like,
You should have never did that.
right. And it's like, you
Yeah.
played with the real one, like
Now
you thought,
you
like,
wanna come over here?
right, like you thought I ain't know this, like
Nah.
you thought I ain't know the real,
I
like,
got you, bro.
come on now,
Hold this right here. Yeah.
like it's true, like it's really true.
50, my God. I really
So
really
my
like
last question I got for you is, I feel like everybody got a different outlook on it,
Yeah.
and me personally, I'll just be like, hey, like if he did it, did it, and if he didn't, he didn't. What's your thought on Diddy at this moment? The diddler.
Okay. I'm gonna break it down like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say he didn't do crazy things. We all know they be wilding, right?
Right, and
But-
yeah.
If you pay attention, it was too many people, especially black folks in the industry, getting billions and millions of dollars, right? Like Trump be saying billions and billions. So, like at some point, just like Black Wall Street and all the other places, they're gonna bomb it, right?
Yeah.
So they gotta take down the most powerful people first. So they know first of all, after Bill Cosby, you know why they really locked him up?
Wow.
He found oil in his house. They wanted him to sell it. Hell no, I'm a billionaire now. When they locked him up, what they did? Seize his house.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta look into everything that's going on before you can say, oh, okay. So it's not really like, oh, free him. It's more like, as people in culture, black, Spanish, we gotta stop selling out, because the first thing they do is get you something that they could blackmail you on.
Right.
They're gonna pretend to be your friend, and then when it's time to take down the whole community, they gotta tamper with the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Did it with Martin Luther King.
Mm-hmm.
Recorded him with the prostitutes in the hotel.
Yep, that's true.
But Malcolm X was clean, so they, get him out of here. We can't even give him space to lead for a march or nothing. So at the end of the day, I feel like Diddy just messed up when you wanted to sue the people for the liquor because they trying to block Ciroc, and they would have never made it because, they targeted the urban community and they used you for help. But you had a shut up position.
Right.
You put yourself there. You can't play. I'm big boss. I'm big. They bigger than you. Where do you get your money from, dumb?
Right.
So that's how I feel about it. Like, yo, if y'all, this is an example for artists moving forward, coming from New York City, especially. We started this shit, and we in the Bronx right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at the end of the day, don't sign no record label. If you want to get popping, you feel like, oh, but they got the machine. Hire a marketing company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where? Google them or go on Instagram and type it in. There you go.
That part.
Word.
Google them,
Word.
type them in. We like that.
Yeah, you
Y'all-
got packages. $1,500, you get video promotion. They even fucking try to get you in BT. Whatever you try to do,
Mm-hmm.
they get you there.
That's real.
You know what I mean? So yeah, stay independent.
Stay independent. Y'all, this was like one of the realest interviews that I did so far. Like, this was the vibe. This was it for sure.
You know what
This
I mean?
was Tea Time with Rene, where Rene stay focused. This was our 28th interview with,
Marshall King, huh?
you know the vibe. Shout out Brooklyn.
Shout out Brooklyn. You know we be wildin'. You know I'm still, yo. They gonna bet he fronting this interview. You know I be wildin'. Yeah,
That part.
Leave me alone this year.
We gonna catch y'all on
About
the
to turn
flip
up.
side. That
Yeah,
part.
Yeah.